Hello and welcome to this Pilates class. Today we are going to work on your lower belly, on your abs, on your inner thighs and on your side body. So if you really want to get into routine to really activate your core, this Pilates workout is for you. So first just lay down on the mat and give yourself a nice stretch. Lift your arms up, lift your legs into tabletop, flex your feet here. This is called a dead bug. So you're lowering one arm and one leg at the same time. Try to keep your lower back neutral, so your lower back is not really touching the mat. There is a little tiny space between your lower back and the mat. Good, so you're flexing your feet here, activating your lower belly and activating your glutes at the same time. Try to lower your leg all the way down until your heel touching the mat. Just two more here. And last one. Good, lower your feet back on the mat. Adjust yourself. We are going to continue with the bridges. Lift your arms up and then lift your hips up. Lowering your both arms behind your head. Exhale, return back to the starting position. Inhale, lower everything down. Exhale as you lift your hips up. Watch my lower back here. It's nice and neutral and it's not touching the mat. So your knees are about hip distance apart and the shins are parallel. 3 more here. And 2. Last one. Good job, you guys. Readjust yourself. We'll continue with the marching. So one more time, lifting your hips up into bridging position and beginning to lift one leg up, knee to your chest, and then the other. Try not to wiggle your hips here. Your hips are nice and stable. Your weight shifted to your shoulders, neck and head area, so try not to crunch your neck. Lift your chin up slightly so there is some space between your chin and the chest. Just 2 more like this. And 1. This time lift your leg here and begin pulsing with your hips. Lower all the way down and lift back up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. We'll repeat 5 more times before we switch the leg. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Lower everything down, lower your leg, and let's switch sides. My standing foot is firmly pressing on the mat, and I'm feeling all 3 points, my heel, my big toe, and my pinky toe. Remind you of your breathing. Every time you lift your hips up, you exhale, and when you lower down, you inhale. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good job. Moving into upper body crunches. So place both feet on the mat and then bring your hands behind your head. There is some space between your chin and your chest, and you're lifting just your upper body up and down, up and down. Remember, when you crunch up, you exhale. When you relax back down, you inhale. This is important here. Not every trainer is talking about it, but you need to know it. Every time you crunch up, you need to bring your belly button down towards your spine and relax when you lower your head down. This will help you to activate your core muscles. And we are all done here. Stretch your legs out, relax your arms alongside your body, and roll your head from side to side to relax your neck. Good. Next exercise, bring your legs back up into tabletop, lift your head, neck and chest, and begin to reach forward with one arm and the other. Here we are working on your side body. And again here, activate your core muscles by actively bringing your lower belly and your belly button down towards your mat. 3 more on each side. And 2 more. Last one. You are doing great. Almost done. Good job. Take some rest. Stretch your legs out and come onto your elbows here. Point your toes and begin to lift one leg and then the other in 30-degree angle. This exercise is great for your lower belly and for your thighs. Three more each side, and two, and almost done, last one. Good, stay on your elbows, bring your knees into tabletop. I'll move a little bit so you'll see me better. So you lower both knees to one side, straighten both legs out, and then through the center, lower your knees to the other side. Very nice, keep your toes pointed. Good, this is also a great exercise for your side body and for your thighs. Your head is following your legs, looking to one side and the other. Just two more. One side and the other. Very nice, you guys. Moving into the next exercise, lay all the way down, bring your arms above your head, flex your feet here and slowly begin to lift your arms first, then tucking your chin under, come all the way up to sit up and roll back down, lowering your lower back, your middle back and your upper back first, and then lifting back up. Good. This is a nice massage for your back, for your spine, and of course you are working on your abs. Keep your feet flexed for the whole time. It'll be much easier to lift up. Oof, I know it's burning, but I know you can do it. Let's do just two more. And last one. Good job, lower all the way down, give yourself some nice stretch, you deserve it. And then roll onto one side. This exercise will be a little bit easier. So stay on one elbow and you'll begin to lift your top leg up into 30 degrees and back down. Make sure your heels, your hips and your shoulders are aligned and you're not sinking into your shoulders, so firmly press your elbow down on the mat and lift your shoulder up slightly. Nice. Once again, I love to point my toes here and this will keep your legs nice and engaged. Next, bend your knees and bring your legs forward. We are moving into clamshells. So your heels together and toes apart, and you begin to open and close your top knee. You can feel your inner thighs here or maybe your glutes. Some people might feel the arm because we're still standing on the elbow. Just two more before we move to another variation of this exercise. This time lift your knee up, straighten your leg and close back down. Open, straighten your leg, bend your knee, close your knee. Good job. You're keeping that foot nice and flexed. This would activate your glute even more. Just two more. I feel my glutes so bad. And rest. Good. Bring both feet forward. There is a 45-degree angle between your legs and your torso. Bring your top leg all the way on the back and begin to draw these small circles with your foot. Circling back 3 more times before we reverse the circles. Good, and now draw the circles all the way forward. Remember, the circles are nice and small and your foot is nice and pointed. 3 more circles. And 1. Good, lower it down and let's balance everything out with the mermaid pose. Your legs into Z shape, so one shin is parallel to the front edge of your mat and the other shin is parallel to the side edge of your mat. Good, stretch your arms out into T shape and begin to lower to one side and the other, actively pressing your palm down and pushing yourself all the way up to lower on the other palm. This is one of my favorite exercises in Pilates because I really feel this nice stretch on the sides of my body. Do 2 more on each side. And 1. From here, bring your torso towards the front knee. Bring your palms down on the mat. Make sure your back foot is flexed and you begin to lift and lower that back foot. We're working on your hip flexor here. You don't have to bring your back foot all the way up. Just make sure your hips are down on the mat and you're engaging your glute when you're lifting your foot up and lower it down. Good, and let's do the same sequence on your other side. So just lift your foot up and down. Make sure your heels, your knees, your hips, and your shoulders are aligned. Good. Pointing the toes. We'll do 5 more. And 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Nice. Good. From here, bend both knees, bring legs back forward, and then lift your feet up, heels together, toes apart. We did it before. If your arm, shoulder, or neck is tight, you can support your head with your hand. Just 3 more here before we change the exercise. And last one, lift your leg up and straighten, bend, and lower. Lift, straighten, bend, and lower. Good. Flex that foot like you're pressing something out, like you're kicking out, but with control. Just 2 more. And last one. Nice job, you guys. Bring both legs forward and then bring that top foot all the way back and begin to draw these back circles, small, tiny circles. Good. Pointing that foot. Good. Continue breathing in and out through your nose. Don't forget about your breath. Now switch and draw these circles to the front. And 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Nice. And come back up for the mermaid, but this time bring the other leg forward. Lift your arms into T-shape and begin to lower to one side. Push yourself all the way up and lower to the other side. Three more times on each side. And 2. And last one. Good. Turn your torso towards your front knee, lower your arms down, flex the back foot, and begin to lift that foot up and down, but keep your hips down on the mat and engage your glute. Let's do 6 more, and 5, 4, just 3, and 2. I know your glute is on fire. 1. Good job, you guys. Just straighten your legs, give your legs some nice shake, relax, and thank you. You are all done. Thank you for being here with me, and I hope to see you again soon.